Hello and welcome to my Travis CI course, the continuous integration in the cloud using Travis CI. My name is Gabor Savo and you're probably in the website of CodeMaven or on YouTube. And let me just tell you a little bit about the course and before the course actually, what is really continuous integration, what's also used as CI, and why is it important for us as programmers or developers or engineers or all this mess that we call high tech. So when you're writing a program, you make some changes and then you verify that the changes were running properly. Usually you have some manual thing you do. If you make a little more investment, then you write even unit tests or integration tests that allows you to make sure that your program runs, your part runs, and that when you change something, you didn't break anything that was already running. And that's it so far. But in many cases, you actually forget to run these unit tests, or they may just take a lot of time. So it's much better, even if you're alone, to have some external system, which is we call continuous integration system, that will run these tests on your behalf. Now, when you're programming with a couple of other people together in a team or in a distributed organization, that's even more important, because when you make some changes and your changes work, and then the other person makes some changes and their changes work for them on their computer with their own changes, but how can you make sure that the changes they did and you did together, they still work, everything still works, both the old stuff and the new additional stuff. And in the old days, people invented this what we called nightly builds. So every night, basically, the whole application of the company was built again and again, and maybe there were tests, they were executed, or it was given to the QA team to check, to verify that nothing really broke, or I don't know, the new features are there. But the feedback loop the feedback loop in that case is only at least a day long. So you make some changes, the thing compiles or not at night, and then the next day you might get some feedback or not. We learn from feedback, so we'd like to make the feedback as soon as possible. And therefore comes the idea of continuous integration. So basically on every change you make, or at least every change you push out to the central version control system, whether it's Git or some other system, doesn't really matter, but once you push out something to this version control system, the CI system automatically notices it and starts running the whole process. So it's compiling your code if it's something that to be compiled, runs unit tests, runs integration tests as much as possible, and gives you feedback as soon as possible. And that way, you get the feedback much faster, and you can fix the code much sooner and much cheaper if you made some mistake, if you broke something unintentionally, obviously, in some older code, in some other part of the code. So that's why you need continuous integration in general. Travis CI specifically is one of the nicest continuous integration system you can find. It runs in the cloud, so it's a cloud-based system. It's a service that you can use. Obviously, not every company would allow their code to go to the cloud, but many do. And if your code is anyway hosted on some not public, but cloud-based version control system, then it's definitely good use. Now, of course, if your code is actually open source, then Travis CI is even free for you, so that's even better. But anyway, that's what Travis CI is about, and in the course we're going to learn how to use Travis CI for various programming languages and how to make a good use of it. So let's see. I hope that I'll see you in the course soon. Bye bye.